Hi friends, in this video we have to learn about exception handling in Python. So what is the exception? You can see an exception is an error that occurs during the execution of a program. When an exception happens, Python stops the normal execution and looks for a way to handle that error. If we don't handle it, the program will crash. So that's why we need the exception handling in Python. So example, without handling. So you can see without exception handling the error, what types of error come. So you can see here we dividing x equals to 10 divided by 0 means 0 division error, and if we print x, then these types of error will show just like a 0 division error. So let's see without handling error first. So open your VS Code and just create one another file, that is the exception handling in a Python, right? Because we are learning exception handling, so let's learn. So in example you can see x equals to 10 divided by 0. Suppose x equals to 10 divided by 0, and just you are printing just like a x. So you can see there is no syntax error. Why no syntax? If syntax error is not there, means there is something logic or a runtime error. So let's run and see what types of error will occur. So you can see in terminal there is a error, that is the zero division error. Division by 0 means we can't divide it by 0, and you can see this is a traceback. Traceback means this is the runtime error. So this is called as a runtime error. Why this? Suppose if you give 5, then you will not get error. So result will be 2.0. But if you give this is a 0, then you will get the result is a division by a 0. So these types of error occurs during the program. So that's why we need to handle the error. So you can see. So what is the exception handling? Because here we have seen what is the exception, but now we have to learn about what is the exception handling, how to handle these types of exception in our program, just like a division by 0 or index error. So you can see exception handling is a way to handle runtime errors gracefully so that the program doesn't crash and continue running. So Python uses this try, except, else and finally block to handle the exception and these types of error. Suppose this is the basic syntax of this error, just like we are using try. And risky code means you may be think there will be error come, so you should write this code inside this try block, and except we can throw the error type, just like if you think this is a division by 0 error, so you can write this error or index error, and you can write except code here. So code to run if error occurs. If this error is come, so you can print something like a message or error message. So you can see use this try and except So used to catch and handle the exception. So same example, you can see how we can handle the exception by using this try and catch. In example, you can see this is a try block, right? We have written try block, and inside the try block, suppose we have taken one input, that is the number, and print 10 divided by a. So whatever we give input, so except a zero division error, so print you cannot divide it by 0. If error is come, zero division error is come, then this error will occur. So program doesn't crash, errors handle safely. So you see this example, here we got the error, right? Division by 0. But now you will see, so we will take this example, this, just I am commenting this code, and we will write this code again, this code. You can see, first you have to write the try block, and inside the try block you can write just like a risky code, or you think error may be come. So here I am writing a equals to, suppose, int and input, so just enter a number, right? And you are trying to divide the number, so except zero division zero. So except keyword is used to throw the error, right? Except zero division error, and you can print the message just like you cannot divide it by 0, or you can print any types of a message. So here you cannot divide by 0. So now let's run this program, and you can see before that these types of error was coming, right? Zero division error. Now check and run. So first of all, I will shift this as the right side terminal. Now run and check. You can see it asking a enter number. Suppose I am entering number as a 5. So first of all, so we have not printed a number, right? So before the after that we have to print the this line. Suppose print 10 divided by a. Now run the program. So suppose I have written a, suppose a 5, and you can see output is a 2.0 because error is not occur, and run again, and suppose I enter 0. You can see here you cannot divide it by 0. Where? Because this 0 division exception error occurs in this program, in this try block code, and that's why this print statement is given an output. So by using this way you can handle the error. Here you can see error is not coming, just we are showing this message so users can understand you cannot divide it by 0, right? So we have successfully handled the errors. So normally in previous program here the error was coming, but here error is not coming, just we are handling and showing the particular message to the user, so user cannot mistake in next time. So that's way we can handle the error by using a try except block. So here you can see handling the multiple exception. So here we have a handle only one exception, that is the except zero division error, right? Only we handle by zero division. But now we are trying to handle a multiple exception. You can handle more than one exception. Suppose this is the same program. You can see this is the same program and except zero division error. So print division by zero is not allowed and accept value error, invalid input, enter a number. So just here you can see this is the two except block here. So let's see this program as well. So here we have a handle only zero division error. Now same program just like suppose except this is the value error and in value error just you can print just like enter a correct input. Now I will show you how this value error occur. Just run the program and first of all I will clear this terminal. So you can see here is a suppose 0. 0 means you cannot divide it by 0 means 0 division error occur. Now you will see the value error. Suppose I enter a name. Suppose like or I enter suppose A, but A is not a number. A is a letter. So how we can divide by A to 10? Or I will use suppose B. So how we can divide it by string to number? So we can't divide. So you can see here enter a number. This is a keyboard interrupt error. So this showing this is a no, we can't divide by a keyboard interrupt. So this is a handling these types of a this is types of error in come in our program. So by for handling this program you can handle one more except just like this is a general except block. So if you don't know which types of error come in your program, then also you can handle the error just like except and print something is wrong. Now you can see in terminal there is showing a error, that is the keyboard interrupt here. But you can see now program will not disrupt or stop. Something is and now run and check. So here you can see just type suppose B and enter. So you can see enter a correct input, right? So this handling this is a value error. And suppose here we handle the two errors, zero division, value error, and that types of error we can handle. And if this is not two, then this will handle this error, right? So we can handle a multiple except or multiple error by using a try except block. So except without a error type. Except without error by catch all the except not recommended for a large program. So without error type means this except we can handle. So we have already handled this except block. So you can directly suppose I have commented this. Now you can see what will be the error occurs. Just run program. you can see just I'm entering number as a suppose like a 0 and enter. So something is wrong. You can see in terminal output something is wrong because we have not mentioned a particular error, right? Or just I cut this or so you can understand. Now run again and check. So this is suppose I enter 0. So you can see something is wrong. So without types error, without error type, catch all the exceptions. You don't need to write a particular error type. You can handle all the error as well. So that's way we can handle the without error type and multiple exception as well. That is the multiple exception except zero division error, except value error. So these types of error also we can handle by using a try except block, right? These types of error use only when you don't know the exact error. If you don't know exact error, then you can use this is general form, that is except, and just type the error. And else block as well runs only if no exception occurs. Just like suppose try x equals to 10 divided by 2 and x is 0 division by 0 division error. If this error occur in this try block, so this will print this line, print error occurred, 0 division error. And if error not occurred, then print result equals to x. So else block, if error is not occur in the try block, then else block will execute. Here you can see else executes when try is successful. So let's see this example. Just I am commenting this code. So just write this code. Suppose try, and you have to give the colon, and inside you can type this code, risky code means you maybe think this maybe error come, so you have to write just like x or code, whatever code you are writing, suppose 10 divided by 2. So here will not come error because we are typing right, but we can handle the error because user maybe go wrong. So 0 division error, right? And print what is the message, error occurred. And else, here you can see the else block. If error is not occurred in the try block code, then else block will execute. Else print result is colon and print ax. So else execute when try is successful, right? Now run the program and check. So you can see 5.0 result is this else block is executed, but this print message is not occurred. Why? Because error is not occurred in the try block code. So else block when executed, when this error is not come in this code, try block code. So else block also used to handle the exception in our program. Just remember, when error is comes, then except block will execute. When error is not come, then else block will execute. And finally block, you can see the finally block as well. runs always final block whether exception occur or not. Exception occur or not, then also finally block will execute. So try, except, else we have learned. Now we have to learn about a finally block. So used for closing file, database connection, etc. So you can see, just we will type this types of error. See the example of this error as well. I have commented this code, so you can see after that. So just write a try block. Always write a try block. And inside the try block, write a code where errors can occur. Right? Suppose 10 divided by 0. Here definitely 0 division error occur. And now print except 0 division error. Now you have to write except, not here print. Except 0 division occur and just print message error occurred, right? And after that you can see print error occurred. When try blocks gives error, this print message will print it. But in finally you can see final block print program finished. Here error will come, and when error come, this error message will printed, because after the error occurred during the try block, inside the try block, then except block will execute and final block always execute, error come or not. You can see the definition of a final block. Run always whether exception comes or not. Now run and check. You can see error occurred. This is a error occurred, that's why except block executed, and finally block also executed. Program finished. So final block is used to always executed. Whatever you write in final block is used for closing files, database connection, etc. There is one more technique to raising an exception using a raise keyword. This is used to manually trigger an exception. So we can throw the exception. Here you can see, suppose age equals to int input, enter age, and if age is less than 80, then you can directly use a raise keyword and handle the and throw the error, like error value error, just like age must be 18 or above. So just see this example. So by using raise keyword also, just create a one more file. Raise keyword keyword.py. Now just write a try block. Not a try block. Here we are using only the raise keyword. So here is not required a try block. You can write, but this is not required. Just like age is equals to int input enter age. And now write a condition if age is less than 18. Then raise value error. And you can directly print the message inside this value error. That message is age must be 18 or more. You can write anything message age must be 18, suppose, and you can run the program. So here you can see it asking age, right? And what is our condition? Age is less than 18. If age is less than 18, so then this will message occurs. Just like if I entered age 17. So you can see raise value error. Age must be 18. So this is called as a value error. Age must be 18. So we can handle by using this. So we know what is the error coming in inside our program. So by using these techniques, we can handle the error as well. Suppose run again and 19. So error will not come, right? So by using a raise keyword, you can handle the error as well. So common built-in exception. So these types of exception come during the program runtime logical. So you can see zero division error means divided by zero. We can't divide it by zero. This is the exception name and this is a value error. So invalid value. Suppose you are dividing by a number but you are input suppose wrong input. So that's why these types of error come. Type error, wrong data type, index error, index out of range, key error, key not found in a dictionary, file not found error. So if file does not exist. So why exception handling is important? So prevents the program crash. So we can prevent from a programmer crash. So that's why we need to handle the error. Improves the user experience means user will understand there is something is wrong. So helps in a debugging. So this will help to the debug. Suppose you have written the code in a try block. So you will know what types of error is occurring in your program. Makes code reliable and professional. So in real life example, suppose you are going to ATM machines, right? And if you enter the wrong pin, the ATM doesn't crash. What it shows like an error message that is the wrong pin, right? So that's exception handling in a real life. So exception handling is a very useful to handle the error, and this is a professional and reliable code, and we can debug code, we can save our program application from a crash. So that's why these types of exception handling we can handle in our program by using a raise keyword, by using a finally, try, except. So these keywords are used to handle the exception. You can handle multiple exception, and if you don't know which types of a particular errors occur, then you can directly write except and just print the result. So that way you can handle the error as well. So there are many types of exceptions occur in our program. So you can handle by using a try, try except, and finally an else block as well. Here you can see this type, this try except else finally and raise keyword is used to handle the exception handling. So that's all about the exception handling. What is the exception handling? Exception handling is a way to handle the runtime errors gracefully so that program doesn't crash and continue running. So that's all about the exception handling and exception. So thank you for watching this video.